Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss about another important concept regarding the SCR is static characteristics of SCR. I already explained the modes of SCR. This is the additional to the modes of SCR. Then the thyristor or SCR is a semi-controlled switch. The thyristor, if in the exam they will ask write the static characteristics of thyristor, you can write the static characteristics of SCR. If any question asked to the thyristor, you can write the answer for SCR also. Thyristor is a semi-controlled switch. This thyristor is normally having two types of characteristics. First one, static VI characteristics. And the second one, dynamic characteristics. In this video, we are going to discuss about only the static VI characteristics. The static characteristics means the characteristics of a switch. Which it is in its on state or off state. We will discuss that. That is, I will write here. Static characteristics means the characteristics of a switch when it is in its on state or off state. This is known as static characteristics. The static characteristics are divided into three modes. I already discussed in the operation of SCR. That is, first one, three modes. Those three modes were forward blocking mode, forward conduction mode, and reverse blocking mode. Let us discuss first the forward blocking mode. In this forward blocking mode, we will draw the structure first. This is the structure of SCR. This is PN. Here we are having anode, this is cathode, and this is gate. In this forward blocking mode, anode is positive to the supply, whereas cathode is negative. This is positive, this is negative. So VA is positive. Here the gate terminal is open. Here we are having switch. This is the voltage across gate and cathode, VGK. VGK is the voltage across gate and cathode. Let us discuss these characteristics first. If VA is increased, a small Here we are having J1 and J3 and J2. This J1 and J3 were in forward bias because of anode is positive with respect to cathode and J2 is reverse bias. J1 and J3 are forward bias, J2 in reverse bias. In this case, if we increase the VA, if we increase the voltage VA without giving any gate supply, a small amount of IA current produced. In this case, we will draw the characteristics. These characteristics are drawn in between IA and VA. As we increase the VA, small leakage current of IA is produced. This is the characteristics of forward blocking mode. In this forward blocking mode, the SCR is in off state only because we are not getting required IA current, so that's why this is in the off state only. In this case, the SCR we will treat it as open switch. In this case, SCR will treat as open switch only. Then we will discuss about forward conduction mode. This is the structure of forward conduction mode, whereas anode is positive with respect to cathode, that is cathode is negative. Here we are having gate terminal. This is the positive VA. And here we are having the voltage across gate and cathode. In this forward conduction mode, we are giving the gate supply. If the gate supply is given, let us see this characteristics. If the gate is increased, here the SCR will turn to on position, that is conduction mode. The SCR will turn to conduction mode. But actually, if the current is increased, the voltage approximately equal to 0. If the gate current is increased, normally voltage will approximately equals to 0. But here we are having small voltage drop. That is, we will see here, this is the voltage drop. So when the gate supply is given, the SCR will be turned on quickly. This is Ig1. If the gate supply is increased to the Ig2, here we will get the Ig2 value. So the SCR depends on the gate current. The SCR will be it will depends on the gate current only. I hope you understand. Then we will discuss about the reverse blocking mode. I already discussed the reverse blocking mode. This is PN, 4 layers, 3 junctions, J1, J2, J3. This is anode, this is cathode. Anode is negative to the supply, whereas cathode is positive to the supply. We are having negative VA. Normally anode is positive, but with respect to the supply, anode is negative, cathode is positive. In this case, the reverse bias will occur. Here the gate is open. In this case, as the name indicates itself, it is connected in reverse bias. The anode is connected to the negative, cathode is connected to the positive. In this case, the junction J1, J3 are in reverse bias. J2 in forward bias. Due to this reverse bias, J2 junction reverse bias, a small leakage current in the range of microamperes will flow from cathode to anode. The circuit is in reverse bias, so VA is negative. The circuit is in reverse bias, so VA is negative. Due to this reverse bias, voltage is increased. A small leakage current will flow from cathode to anode. Why the current is flowing from cathode to anode? The supply is in negative, so that's why the current will flow from cathode to anode. We will see in the characteristics. In the forward blocking mode, we are getting the characteristics in positive, but in the reverse blocking mode we will get the characteristics in negative. As we increase the VA value, a small leakage current will produce. At certain point, we will get the reverse blocking mode. Reverse breakdown of junction J2 will happen. In this case, the IA current will be increased like this. This is VBR. Here we are getting the avalanche breakdown will occur across J1 and J3 terminal. In this case, the SCR is treated as open switch. That means off state. I hope you understand well this concept. This is about the static characteristics. In the next class, in the next video, I will discuss about dynamic characteristics of SCR. Thank you for watching.